Hey, good afternoon. Welcome to another session of comedy from my living room and car, even though it's really from my living room now. I don't go out. If anybody's familiar with Jack Lemmon, The Prisoner of Second Avenue, I believe that movie came out in 1963. Great classic movie. I remember, we had black and white TV, regular, traditional TV, and I was taking my naps in the day. I remember waking up, hearing Jack Lemmon yelling about the Book of the Month Club or something. But it's about a man who has having a mental breakdown, pacing, but except he has an attractive wife. And I'm thinking it's Anne Margaret, but I'm probably wrong about it. It was an attractive woman, but I don't want to say. And he just kind of irate and gets in fights with his neighbors over stupid little things. So I'm kind of like the prisoner of Second Avenue right now. Anyway, folks, so what else can we talk? This is this show, this channel, this episode. This is a variety of bullshit. We, like on my Spotify, podcast, that's audio. So we bring the bullshit to you in your car, right? But on this channel, we bring the bullshit from my living room. So just come on, get the goddamn TV. The kids, I curse a little once, but I'm generally respectful to kids. Hey kids, how you doing? Keep it real. Don't trust nobody, kids. Blow it on the screen, and we bring the bullshit to you in your living room. How do you like them apples, folks? There we go. We bring the bullshit to you. Free, public. We say bullshit in front of the kids. Kids probably heard bullshit. Kids have heard a lot worse today. FPBR. Free, public, bullshit radio, folks. Okay. Got this over here. I was listening. I heard a sound. Well, the sound's coming the hallway. Where is it coming from? Oh, I know what that is. It's my computer, it's my PC. Oh, we don't gotta worry about that. Oh, we could wrinkle this up, because it's a variety of bullshit. So wrinkle, okay, YouTube comedy set. You don't mind if I read over? We have that kind of relationship where, I can read over a piece of, hey, YouTube gives me a list of half an hour. Let's take our time. I learned that talking in staccato actually repels audiences. It's best to slow it down, let the audience digest the dialogue that you are incurring to them. And with time, that's cultivated. It's an art. I remember when I was hitting the open mics regular, I was getting a stage presence, a confidence, and it didn't come right away. I had to keep going and going. It took longer. It was harder actually, because you're waiting, you're always driving. Here I just get up whenever I have a set, I just get up in front of you. This is much better. I wish I'd started years ago. I would have done it in tandem with the open mic. I would have blown up a long time ago. But I told you I was prioritizing a career. It's all good. Actually, right now, yes, I need the money, but this is more therapeutic. I'm really going through a tough time. I don't know if anybody can endure the psychological trauma that I am going through right now in my life. I can't even talk about it. That's so uncomfortable and manipulated, I feel. It's not just one individual, it's various, more than one individual. How would you feel if you had at least 3 individuals at one time, sometimes even 4 individuals at one time, and you're in the middle, and everybody's just plotting it, pointing the finger at the other and putting you in the middle, and you're filling your head with their shit, and your whole life is like decades and decades, and you can't escape like the mafia. I listened to it. It's called PTSD. It's called CPSD. I have that. I live with it, and I can't even experience it yet because I haven't got to the post yet. I'm still in the trauma. I'm living it. I'm the person who's suffering the trauma before you get to the post part. That's just as bad. It's a horrible way to be. I got no support at all. I have nobody whatsoever, except this YouTube and my podcast. Just keep me going. I'm as real as it get, folks. I learn from real artists, and that's why if you don't watch this, okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get more and more real. The less I know people watching, more real and deeper I'm going to get. So we can keep it at that, folks. Let's do some comedy, because we always hear the politicians all the time, right? They're always talking about the American people, right? How many times you have to freak me? Get out of here. The American people. What exactly do you mean? What exactly do you know about the American people? Okay? Oh, you know what this is? Because I don't know if I'm on my way out. I don't know what's going on in my life. I'm losing everything now. And I think of that song, Hurt, by Johnny Cash. because I feel this is hurt and beaten up as he does, even though I think I have a few more rounds left. But he sings in a song, and you can have my pile, right? And you can have my, I can't sing for shit his songs, but I hurt myself today, and you can have my crown of thorns, and you can have my pile of dirt, my empire of dirt. You can have my pile of dirt. This is my pile of dirt comedy special. My pile of dirt comedy episode. I'm losing all my money. I should take a goddamn camera and take you around little possession. I've thrown them all out. I'm surrounded by, if God frees me from all these poisonous people, I'll be out there. I want to meet all of you. I'm ready to fly free whatever time I have left. I have dreams that I could fly, man. All right? Yeah, I do. I'm going to get there. I'm going to follow my dream. I'm waiting over half a century for this. All right, you ever go to the supermarket? I wanted to make fun. I went around the supermarket taking pictures of all the aisles to see if I can make fun. You go in the supermarket, aisle 7, you got cans. Yeah, frozen food, aisle 10. So I just saw a couple things that are funny. I took notes, because any comedian or writer looks for gold nuggets. You got to have material. You can't just, doctor shit up. You should be stealing shit either. Honestly. It should come from you. All the shit comes from me. All the shit from within me is coming true, piped right to you in your toilet. How do you like them apples? All right. I wanted to talk about oral care. Why in the supermarket do they have to label that oral care? Couldn't they think of anything better? What were they thinking of? What was somebody getting or receiving? What was on their mind? It's a very sick term, and it's generally accepted. It should be dental care, mouth care, oral care. I don't know. It's pretty freaking perverse. I don't know if anybody ever thought about that before. The other one, buying jokes. Some comedians I know, they buy jokes. No comedian one time who paid $50 to another comedian for a joke about a pile of shit. No kidding. These are things. I have an education, Comedy 101. I didn't get anything back. I paid 2 comedy classes. I know at least 1 or 2 bringers. I came to support a lot of shows, to workshops. I put money in. I put money into flyers. But I got something better. I got an education. Money comes and goes. Money's like sand. And what I got was an education. I shouldn't be knocking it so much. I picked up a lot. I got a free hard knocks in life. New York comedy scene. I think it's pretty educational, folks. And look where I am, right here on YouTube, talking to you on a pile of dirt special. Now, can I take a glass up? I'm thirsty. Thank you, hold on. All right. I actually think lawyers are very creative individuals because they can concoct elaborate BS stories. Politicians concoct BS stories too. A politician is much more lethal than an attorney because they are responsible for multiple lives, yet they hold it in you to commit to another job. It's kind of like marriages. Once divorced, some folks don't want to return to that. I don't know what the hell. It's my notes. I'm sorry. YouTube comedy. Politicians are like lawyers on crack. It's a workout session. No offense to lawyers. Please don't. No offense to lawyers. Please don't sue me, lawyers. Okay, I fumbled. I picked up the ball. I retrieved the ball. Okay. This is crap. This is fucking pile of dirt. Give me a freaking break. French-speaking girlfriend in my pocket. Or basically, what's that? Yeah. All right. I'm trying to teach myself French and Spanish to rewire my brain, distract myself. The English thoughts are tormenting me. I'm a tormented individual. And in doing so, I listened to a French podcast, and I just listened to it because I like the girl's voice. It's cute, sexy. Woman. No, she's a woman. Let's say please, 21 and above, please. Well, I'm saying it was sweet. It was just soothing. Whatever she was, I just like hearing her voice. All right, it was soothing and tranquil. It made me feel good. Okay, it was good. Strictly platonic. Whatever it was, all of a sudden some guy's gruff voice comes on. Like, what are the French-speaking girls? Where did my girlfriend? Well, where did the nice 35-year-old lady go? And then all of a sudden, like, they went in the community. And I found Mr. Gruff man interviewing people, and he was talking to another nice-sounding French lady. I'm like, oh, okay, she sounds pretty. I like her voice. It's okay. And I stuck and I listened. But they're short episodes, like 10, 15 minutes, and they want you to get Patreon, all that, subscribe, which is I don't do here. Everything I do is free. I just need a decent job paying $20 an hour, which is accessible to public transportation and it's hassle-free. I'll show up to work every day, and I'll even work a side job too, as long as it's accessible to a train or scooter. I don't ask for much, folks. All right, this guy, all right, garbage, YouTube, comedy on shit. Joe, yeah, all right, Joe, we'll do this another time. Joe Pesci stacking shit in one of the scenes with Marissa Tomei. I think she wants, something she said, she wants to have a baby, and he said, can we stack any more shit upon this shit on top of this? Remember Vincent Gambini? He says it in My Cousin Vinny. And then another shit reference here, Gomer Pyle in the toilet at the end of the movie. I'm in the world of shit. Gory scene, kids in a room. Let's not get into it. What else? Anything back here? All right. Pile of dirt episodes means nothing. All right, last one. Who knows Jerry? Nobody knows. We discussed that before. You know what that is? Jerry is Mel Gibson in Conspiracy Theory. Patrick Stewart plays the evil one. Jerry knows a lot of secrets. It's going on some sleazy shit, and under Patrick Stewart's from Star Trek direction, these bad evil CIA agents or whatever kidnap Mel Gibson, bring him to an apartment, start drowning him in a tub, holding him, choking him, saying, "Who knows, Jerry? Who knows?" And you think Mel Gibson's going to drown, but then he just pushes himself up out of the water and bites off Patrick Stewart's nose, or pretty much does so. And then he's going down the stairs in his wheelchair, going, nobody knows, because like nobody knows. Who knows, Jerry? Nobody knows. Mel Gibson keeps saying nobody knows, but Patrick Swayze is convinced that somebody knows, and then finally Mel Gibson bites. In the rest of the movie, Patrick Stewart's coming after Mel Gibson with a Band-Aid in his nose because half his nose is missing. Who knows, Jerry? Nobody knows. Nobody You got to see the freaking movie. Conspiracy. Julia Roberts, great movie with Dr. Redemption, Vincent Price. I'll have to look that up. Someone recommended. I think someone recommended the Vincent Price movie to me. Maybe someone I interviewed. I remember Dr. Zibes a friend of mine. We can't wrinkle that up. That's not mud. That's a good recommendation. Vincent Price, Doctor. Hold on, we can't lose that. I'll be right back. All right, Dr. Zibes. Vincent, I forgot all about him. I mean, when I was a kid, he was still around. He was a real Halloween. Hello, this is Vincent Price. I remember that kind of 1970s. Comedy. What defines conformity these days? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is filling up at least one arm and one leg, a minimum, tattooed up to start, right? 2, bringing at least one dog with you wherever you go, just so you can meet other folks with dogs or to repel other people because of the way the dog reacts is the way the goddamn owner reacts. There's some unfriendly dog owners. Dog barks and you try to smile and say hello to the owner, and because the dog's barking, the owner gives you a sheepish grin like they don't really want to say. You see, that's why I can't stand people. They use dogs as an extension of their personality, just like they do with their children. They're actually, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ran out of material, folks. Look, I can always come back. I got things I want to talk about. So do you. I need food, though. Should I order a pizza? Or should I starve? See, these are questions. The Departed, when Leonardo DiCaprio's mother dies, his Uncle Phil comes to see him. He's like, do you need any money? Or what's this I hear about you being a police officer? And something like that. And Leonardo DiCaprio's like, those are questions, Uncle Phil. Questions like, am I an asshole? Is my mother a money-grubbing whore? Now, those are questions, Uncle Phil. Anyway, look, I'll close on that, the Uncle Phil thing. He's like, Do you need any money? No, Leonardo DiCaprio. After this, we're through. We're through. We're through.